Road food began basically as us playing hooky from school in New Haven. Rather than go to class, we decided to eat our way up the shoreline, right?
Because Michael had money, scholarship money, and a car, which was like the best combination ever. I grew up in Midtown Manhattan. Nobody who grows up in Midtown Manhattan knows how to drive.
On the other hand, I grew up in the Midwest and had my driver's license at the age of 16.
We liked academia, I guess, or we wouldn't be there, have been there, but we liked eating and playing hooky much better than going to class.
Plus, being from the Midwest, the idea of fried clams and lobster rolls, which we were eating, were like totally exotic to me and really interesting. And then after the shoreline, we started exploring upstate, and just the idea of traveling and sort of eating our way along and discovering the country through the restaurants just became a natural way of traveling.
When we started Road Food, we bought a Rand McNally atlas that was like the high-tech thing of its day, and opened up. It was this big. We put it across one of our laps or on the table, and there was the United States, and it was this big, and all the states were pastel colors, and it was very pretty. And Michael and I looked at it and just said, piece of cake, you know, it's this big. We can do the whole trip in a month. Well, I think after the first 6 months, we hadn't even left Guilford, Connecticut, right? So it was, yeah, America was a lot bigger than we thought it was. Despite all the playing hooky and whatever, we actually got our degrees, and people think, oh, the Sterns either went to journalism school or learned writing in college, or they went to food school. Well, Michael was getting his PhD in art history, and I was getting my MFA in painting. So we had absolutely no idea how to write. We did know how to eat, but not in any formal context. And as soon as we graduated, I mean, I literally remember going home to see my long-suffering mother and saying, you know, that 18 years of graduate school that I just went through, and you know, my BFA and my MFA, I don't really like it. You know,
it was, for us, it was either get a job or hit the road. So which would we prefer?
Hit the road,
right?
Right. Well, what do you want to do? Well, drive around and eat pie. You know, which wasn't quite my mother's idea of the career.
This is what you do with a Yale education.
Exactly. You know, but in a way, it served us well because we both had art backgrounds, and we were very interested in cultural anthropology and folklore. And getting out on the road, we were not just seeing food; we were seeing America in this large concept that I think pretty much shaped what the way we've written and the way we still travel. We're not that interested in just the food on the plate. We're interested in the whole gestalt of where we are.